market is just around the corner, less and less to go. For this reason, Real Madrid is already working towards next season. Mendy and Euro are the two main protagonists. With the signing of Mbappe already underway, Madrid continues planning for next summer. One of Florentino Perez's big targets is Lenny Yoro, a central defender who has enormous conditions. In fact, the whiteboard has been working on signing him for several months, although everything may depend solely and exclusively on Mendy's future. In Madrid they insist on selling the French fullback this summer and, with that money, carry out the Euro operation. The Davies operation is going to happen no matter what. For this reason, at the Bernabeu they want to get at least 20 kilos for the left-handed side and, with them, invest them in the arrival of Euro to Chamartin for that same price, adding bonuses that could amount to 10 to 12 million more. They are asking a lot about Mendy in Arabia, a market that would accept paying the 20 kilos that Madrid demands for him despite being in the last year of his contract. The white team, faced with the more than possible arrival of Davies, wants to sell Mendy to get the signing of Euro on track, a central defender destined to mark an era during the next decade. Future. Real Madrid is working tirelessly ahead of next season. Euro is one of the players most desired by a Florentino who would not take a dim view of the sale of Mendy. There are a few very difficult weeks ahead for Valdebebas, where Madrid will have to define its most immediate future. Lenny Yoro and Mendy are the two big concerns of the club. In recent weeks, there have been countless rumors about AlexanderArnold's possible signing for Madrid. However, Bellingham has not hesitated to come forward. Real Madrid has begun planning for next season, where Mbappe and Davies are the clear protagonists of the white rumor mill. We are talking about the two great objectives of Florentino Perez. However, in the face of a transfer market that looks historic for Madrid, there is no end to the names to reinforce the current Madrid squad. In this way, in recent weeks, AlexanderArnold has been strongly rumored to join Real Madrid for the next season. The rumors have broken out with such force that Bellingham himself has spoken out. He told me he has no idea or knows anything about Madrid. This year he will stay in Liverpool for sure, is what Jude commented to several Madrid teammates who asked him about the Liverpool fullback. During the international break, AlexanderArnold has been the clear protagonist of some rumors that place him in Madrid. However, as Bellingham has confirmed, the English fullback will not arrive at the Bernabeu. Madrid has not considered signing him at any time, even though he is a very interesting player. Florentino's plans go in another direction. We will see. AlexanderArnold has a contract with Liverpool until June 30, 2025, that is, this coming summer is the last opportunity for the English to scratch some money with his sale. In fact, his contractual situation is the big culprit of all the rumors that have appeared in recent days. However, Bellingham has made it clear that Madrid distances itself from his signing. Vinicius has been the real protagonist of recent weeks, as he is receiving unfortunate persecution. In fact, the Brazilian has not sat idly by when it comes to defending his professional colleagues. Vinicius, since what happened at Mestalla last season, has been the victim of a racist campaign rarely seen before. The Madrid player is the target of the undesirables, of all those who have a crush on him because he has become one of the best players in the world. Thus, Vini, fed up with the situation he is going through, collapsed in his last press conference with Brazil. His tears of helplessness and sadness went around the world, where the football planet fell in love with the Real Madrid star. Vinicius did not hesitate to condemn the racism that he is suffering in the fields of Spain and to make it clear that he will fight for all those who are suffering this type of humiliation. In fact, Vinicius, in the last few hours, has come out in defense of his teammates. This weekend I won't even play. But we had 3 despicable cases of racism in Spain this Saturday alone. All my support to Acuna and coach Quique Flores of Sevilla. To Sar and Rayo Majadahonda, may their bravery inspire others. The racists must be exposed and the games cannot continue with them in the stands. We will only have victory when the racists leave the stadiums and go straight to jail, a place they deserve, Vini said on his social networks. Speaker. This day is being terrible for Spanish football. We have witnessed new racist episodes. Given this, Vinicius has not hesitated to use his media loudspeaker to condemn these events. Unfortunately, as Vinicius already denounced in a press conference, there are many racists in the fields of Spain, something that has to end once and for all. Real Madrid, after the national team break, returns to the domestic competition with the obligation to add the 3 points. Florentino will not lose sight of the match, although he will not be able to enjoy a footballer. Real Madrid has a new league day ahead, where Athletic Club visits the Bernabeu with the firm idea of putting the Whites in trouble. The Basque team is having a great season, as reflected by their numbers so far. In fact, Madrid has a game ahead of them that will not be easy at all, although Athletic will have a last-minute loss. Yesterday, the absence of Nico Williams on Athletic's roster spread like wildfire. A player very much to Florentino's liking, who already saw him in the Spain match against Brazil live and whom he wanted to see again this Sunday as well, now as a rival of Madrid. "I like to see him live, he's very fast, that injury is a shame," Florentino commented when he found out last night about the Athletic player's injury. In this way, the Basque team will be without one of the team's most important players. Nico Williams is Athletic's great offensive threat, an absence that will be missed at the Bernabeu. Of course, even though Florentino Perez wanted to see him in action again, Carlo Ancelotti and his defense breathe a little more relieved. Surprise! Athletic Club announced the loss of its star. Nico Williams suffers from an overload in the hamstring muscles of his right leg, which is why he is being dropped from the squad for the match that will be played tomorrow at the Santiago Bernabeu, pending progress. With the cup final next week, the Basque team did not want to take risks and Nico will not be against Madrid. The Spanish is the weakness of a Florentino who will have to wait to enjoy his talent again. Mbappe's future has been giving a lot to talk about in recent weeks. It is the proper name of the white rumor mill. Luis Enrique has made some very striking statements, although the Frenchman is clear about it. Mbappe, after one of the longest soap operas in football history, made the final decision to leave PSG. There is no turning back. In fact, the French forward is finalizing the final details of his new contract with Real Madrid. The countdown has begun. However, surprisingly, Luis Enrique is reluctant to see him in white. The Spanish coach, when asked about Mbappe's future, said the following: "I continue to hope that Mbappe changes his mind. Imagine that we win all 4 titles this season and he decides, at the last moment, that his place is in Paris. Why not?" he has stated in Prime Video. Some statements that have gone around the world and that have made more than one nervous. However, Mbappe was quick to respond to Luis Enrique about his future. "I'm not going to change it," in reference to his destiny, the Frenchman told his trusted people after listening to his current coach. The only reality is that Mbappe is rushing through his last months with PSG, although Luis Enrique tries to extend the soap opera. Decided. Mbappe has already made a final decision about his future. He is prepared to make the jump to Real Madrid. Real Madrid fans will be able to enjoy one of the best players in the world. PSG this Sunday faces Marseille in what could be the last Clásico for Mbappe, who already sees himself playing at the Bernabeu. Haaland is being the true protagonist of recent weeks, since his future is giving a lot to talk about. The Norwegian will return to the Bernabeu, and his father wanted to call Florentino. The luck of the balls has brought about a Real Madrid-Manchester City in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, a duel that has become one of the most repeated in recent years. The two best clubs in the world face-to-face. A new opportunity for Haaland to play at the Bernabeu under the watchful eye of Real Madrid fans and Florentino Perez, who will not miss a single detail from his box. For this reason, a couple of weeks ago, Haaland's father, through Rafaela Pimienta, the player's agent, contacted Florentino. They did not talk about anything specific, but there was an apology from the Norwegian's father to the president of Madrid for what happened last year at the Bernabeu, his gestures and his way of facing a part of the stands, something that went viral. Networking. For this reason, and because City plays in 10 days at the Bernabeu and Haaland's father would like to be able to attend the game, he wanted to apologize to Florentino for what happened. "What I want is to apologize, we were not good," Erling's father acknowledged to the white president. In this way, Erling Haaland will once again be present in one of the boxes of the white fiefdom.
Sozy.
Haaland's father's attitude was not the best, something that was not liked by Real Madrid and even less so by his son, who dreams of one day playing in white. For this reason, Erling Haaland has not hesitated to call Florentino days before Real Madrid-Manchester City. The apologies have been well received by the president, who will once again open the doors of the Bernabeu wide open.